Okay, now I'm just gonna post that I'm doing a D&D stream. And there we go. Alright, guys. So, I'll read you the recap in a second. I posted the last session on YouTube, so you can access that. This one will go up there as well. There we go. Posted that I've done that.
Crazy.
Alright, cool. So, this is especially important for those of you who weren't here last session, but the Traveler Corps, an elite unit of astronauts, announced to the rest of the Illumination fleet that they were holding a trial of which would select a new generation of travelers from the many corps above the Illumination. Following this announcement, holoports were flooded, and after a few rounds of deck saves, our players made it to the holoport stations and were teleported into sim pods, pods that can put workers into immersive simulations. They were then put through 3 trials, one testing magical ability, one testing puzzle-solving ability, and one testing combat ability. Now, those of you who were not there, you would have also completed these tests like your character would have, but you obviously weren't there to do it. That would, I'm pretty sure, would just be Ty and Izzy.
Did I win?
Yes, you guys won.
Let's go.
Now,
you weren't even there.
Now this week we're actually going to be starting a new little intro thing. So those of you who weren't here, we're going to need Ty and Izzy. Describe your characters, and then we're going to go around and go with a few questions. Okay? So let's start with Izzy. Describe your character. What do they look like? What corps are they in? What are they doing?
Why me?
Because they need to know what your character is like. Everybody needs to know what your character is.
Alright, my character's name is Nimh. They are tiny, just small.
What race
small
are they?
They're a rogue.
That's a class, not a race. What race are they?
Sorry. They're an elf. Yeah.
An elf? If they're tiny, they would be like a halfling. They would be a halfling, my love, or like a gnome, not an elf. Elves are pretty tall.
Child elf.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. No. I'm not allowing you to play a 12-year-old. I'm sorry. If you want your character to be like 3 feet tall, you're gonna be a halfling. Because if you're an elf, you're like
3 feet tall.
You're like 5'6" at the shortest. If you're an elf,
I'm like 6 feet.
Okay, you're dragonborn. You
Shut
are
up.
6 feet.
All right. Yeah. Izzy, continue.
Okay, so I'm an, I guess, elf. I am not like tiny, but shorter. Alright, I am I am part of the engineering corps, so I'm tech, I guess.
Do you specialize in anything? Like, I don't know, like computers or processors or maybe even starships?
Mainly starships.
Alright. In that case, you would probably know the paladin, who Allison is actually playing a paladin. You'd probably know her because she is a member of the assault corps.
Allison.
And then Ty, tell us about Cataclysm.
Okay, so I'm gonna repost the picture I made in the D&D chat. This is Cataclysm. He is a tiefling. He's a sorcerer. He's part of the I need to look at the document. I forget what it's called.
The research corps. Yeah.
Research corps. I wasn't sure if it was called. What am I saying about him?
just tell us about him. Like, what is he like? What's his backstory? What's his personality?
All right. Hold on. Okay, so he is a God, I'm bad at this. He's basically this mad scientist dude who's kind of gone off the rails as of lately. Because like no one really likes him. Tiefling bias. You know how it is. He's a super smart dude. He knows a lot about the world and history and language and stuff. He's not the strongest dude in the world, but he has more knowledge than he does power.
What's his charisma? Like, what's his charisma score?
Charisma is scored at 12.
12? He's a sorcerer. Charisma is their core stat. You're gonna be so weak.
It is?
Yeah. All classes have a
I get
core
on
stat.
on.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me change that.
Switch that with like his intelligence, which you probably made really high.
I did.
So for a sorcerer, your strength, your dex, your con, those aren't that important. You should focus on intelligence, charisma, and con if you want. Con is
Okay.
like the least important of the important ones. Mostly because you can focus on spells with that. But
All right,
Alright, guys.
second.
and then those are the characters. And then now, this is actually a suggestion given to me by Ty, I believe, to start asking like a little question at the beginning of each session to see like more stuff about your character. So, how do your characters see dreams? Like when they're asleep and they have a dream, do they wake up in the morning and they're like, "Wow, that was some weird shit," and do they move on, or do they think, "Oh, that must have been a message from the gods," or they're trying to tell me something? Do you have like a certain way your character would handle that and deal with that? Because asking a question like that can also define how your character is when it comes to like superstition, how your character feels about religion. It can define a lot of things about your character, having questions such as that. So, let's start with Skylar this time.
Okay. Well, my character is supposed to be rational, so she probably just doesn't react too much to it. She probably just thinks, okay, that was something.
Yeah, and she doesn't have a religion, right? So she would respond to most things like that rather. Yeah, okay. Let's go
Oh,
to
quickly.
Taylor.
I need a question. I just need to ask a question.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
What do I do if the long rest button is doing absolutely nothing?
Okay, so a long rest, you'll see it will reset your spell slots if you cast any. I don't think you'll even use your spell slots. But you can reset all your spell slots, bring your HP back to maximum if it doesn't do anything. Because that's just what a long rest does. It'll refill your HP and your spell slots. Like you get all your abilities back.
Got it.
Taylor.
She would take them as a sign, like if they're like weird dreams, I guess.
All right. So you think Celeste is probably religious?
I don't know.
No, you need to know these things about your character. It's important. Like you should answer this right now. Like, do you think she follows like maybe a god of war?
Probably, yes.
All right, so her god would probably be Tempest, because I'm just gonna use the standard pantheon. So her god is Tempest, the god of war, the god of winds and storms. All right, and then Izzy, how does your character react to dreams?
They would probably kind of think, "Oh, that's a little funky," and kind of go on with their life.
All right. So they don't put much value in religion, don't put much value in divination magic. All right. And I want you guys to keep in mind that in this world there are spells that will allow you to teleport into the future or into the past. There's magic that allow you to read other people's futures. Like you guys would be aware of this stuff probably. Tyler?
Dreams don't matter much anymore. He just he doesn't have them often, but when he does, it's just kind of like a
It's like, damn,
whatever.
that's crazy, bro.
Damn, that's crazy. And when he does have dreams, they're nightmares.
All right, so he's emo. Noted.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not playing a rogue? Okay. Because rogues, I'm gonna tell you guys straight up, rogues are known for being emo because their subclasses are like soul
Is he-
knife, thief, phantom. I sneak through the darkness and I assassinate him. But rogues are actually really fun. All right, guys. Zoo, let me set the scene for you, if I can find my notes. Jesus Christ. Ding. Everyone receives a notification in the top right-hand corner of their retinal display. Those who weren't here, your retinal display is effectively like this contact that the Illumination fleet puts in your eye, that allows you to have like a augmented reality. Like it's like a VR headset, but only on your
Dude, the metaverse is real.
It's like a transparent. Yeah, exactly. It's like a transparent VR headset that allows you to get like notifications that have like a phone in your brain, right? So you get a notification at the top right corner of your retinal display. A short message with a holoport ticket attached. It says the following. Hello. All Illumination crew members are hereby invited to the Traveler Corps Spacewalk ceremony. This event will celebrate the 20 new Traveler Corps initiates. Freighter Captain Harriet. Freighter Captain Harriet is the actual captain of the entire Illumination fleet. For lack of a better term, Big Mommy Harriet leads this entire fleet. Like she's the one who drives the frigate and all that stuff. Everyone around you seems to have received this, including the crew members and everybody. Like if you guys are hanging out with the teams you were assigned, because you'd be in a team of 3 for doing the trials, which I'm gonna tell you straight up would probably be each other, unless you decide later that like, oh, maybe this other initiate is the guy I was with. But everyone have received this, and after a short pause, most people return to what they're doing. Like they accept the ticket or whatever. But those of you who did the trials receive a follow-up message, which, I mean, that'd be all of you, once again accompanied by an attachment, but this time it is a credential rather than a holoport ticket. This is shown by a simple purple crest with a single 4-pointed silver star, the symbol of the Traveler Initiate. The message says the following. If you are receiving this message, you are one of the 20 accepted initiates to the Traveler Corps. This credential will allow you to board the SS Lucient. It will edit the holoport ticket you've received from Captain Harriet to function as a permanent Traveler holoport card and entrance credential. Board the SS Lucient immediately. You notice that there is no signature and no sender marked. And
Let's fucking go.
that would go for everyone. Now, would you say that you guys are with the team that you'd been hanging out with? Because that would be like Azalea and blah, blah, blah. Celeste would be with Gertie right now. Obviously, he's not here, so we can't really roleplay that. But maybe you guys are in your own, like you're in the individual offices. It's been like 2 days since the trials. You haven't got really any word, so there's been a lot of rumors about this, and you guys are just in your offices. You're doing like whatever you've been assigned to, and maybe, you know, Izzy, you're crawling around in the vents like a little motherfucker. You got Skylar in her office studying like the economical downfall of a historical society and be like, damn, I hope that don't happen again, for real. And you got Celeste beating the shit out of a training dummy or something, and you got Tyler over here probably like, I don't know, doing black tar heroin. So
Oh, whoa, okay.
I think your character definitely tries to make drugs at his lab. Like he's done that at least once.
Walter.
Am I Walter, we have to sell meth to the rest of the crew, Walter. So that's definitely happened before. You cannot change my mind. But
All right.
okay, cool. Guys, yeah. How are you guys reacting to this? What are you doing? Are you just gonna straight up accept this holoport ticket, go to the next nearest terminal, and just go? Or are you gonna try and figure out who the fuck this was from or something? You can do whatever you want. Keep this in mind.
All right, I put my black tar heroin down,
Okay,
and,
yeah.
and I try to look for a recipient of this message that was sent, like someone, the person who sent it.
All right. So you look for the person who sent. Like you click on it, you actually fully scroll through it, rather than going to the minimized version like everyone else did, and you see that there still is no sender. You could technically do like I don't know, like an Arcana check to try and like hack the message and see who sent it, but I'm not. I think that's something your character would do.
Do you
That's
want me
the
to?
thing. I mean, do you think that's something Cataclysm?
I would
do?
love to.
Yeah,
I would
I'll
love
allow
to.
you to make an Arcana check to try and fucking hack this. And
I
see
got
who
a nat
sent it.
20.
Holy shit. Okay. So with the nat 20, you it
Plus
has like
5,
stage 1 encryption on this. Clearly they weren't thinking anybody would do this. They didn't put a sender just to scare people. But you see this was sent by Caluthane. He is, or Caluthane rather. Caluthane is the kind of quote-unquote leader of the Travelers. Like, you would recognize his name. Like, he's the Big Daddy poster boy. They don't have an official leader, but they all kind of listen to him. And you see his profile, like his crew profile, and it's just this massive Goliath. He's fucking jacked. His skin is tan from being under these, dangerous suns on, like, radioactive planets. He's wearing this thick white and gold plate armor. He has this massive shield at his side and a sword slung over his back that is literally larger than you are, because this guy is 10 fucking feet tall. He is
Jesus.
humongous. Goliaths are normally only 8 feet, but because he grew up in space, his body is used to less pressure, and he got taller. So this guy's fucking humongous. Because Goliaths usually, like, they live either super deep in the earth or super high up, so their pressures on their body are weird. But, yeah, you know that it's from him. Do we have anything else from Cataclysm, or would somebody else like to do something?
Shit, I'm down. I'm going.
All right, so you just take this ticket, which now has this, like, this credential on it, and, you go to your holoport station, and boom, you teleport onto the Lucient. Now we're going to cut away from you until everyone else is on the Lucient, then I can introduce it. And also, I'm going to say now that you will recognize the room you teleport into. This is the same room that you guys started in when you did the trials. Like, it's like a simulated version that you guys were doing the test in. But, anyways, yeah. Who would like to go next?
I can go next.
All right, yeah. Okay. Okay, Izzy, yeah, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna fucking click on it
Yeah, so
and
you
actually
take
just
this
no
ticket.
care.
This ticket just like materializes in your hand. And are you just gonna go to the teleport terminal and just go through the party? You're gonna be like, ah, fuck, I'm off the job. Let's go. I'm not being a fucking mechanic right now. I don't want to be a greasy ass motherfucker. I'm out. Is that what's up?
Yup.
All right,
Yep,
guys,
that's
and keep
what's
in mind
happening.
when I say stuff like that, I want you guys to get into the habit of you saying stuff like that, like knowing how your character would react to these things, like being like, oh damn, I got this ticket. Well, my job is fucking annoying right now. I mean, this customer is being a shithead, so I'm just gonna leave. You know, you guys should react like that. Be very reactive. Be like, oh, this is a whole person that I'm playing that has their own opinions. Anyways, let's jump to, because you two don't want to speak up, we're going for Azalea. I'm gonna do an Azalea jump scare. What are you gonna do with this credential that you've been given?
So, I don't know. You said that there was like more to the
Yeah,
message,
like
right?
there's two messages. Um, there's
I
the
feel like-
one that says that it's the one from Captain Harriet, which everyone got, and then there's the one that only you and the rest of the people who succeeded in the trials would have got. That talk about like this message from as you wouldn't know this, but the message from Calathane. Like you got both of them.
I feel like my character would just read the whole thing, like word for word.
Okay. All right, and then is she just gonna straight up go to the fucking thing?
She would probably. Hold on, give me a minute. Yeah, probably. She'd probably go through it all, make sure she understands it enough, and then follow it.
All right, yeah. So you take this portal, like this holoport terminal, straight onto the SS Lucient Cataclysm. You guys probably do this at right about the same time, so you guys warp in essentially right next to each other. But now, oh yeah, and then Izzy would be there as well. Nimh, rather. What is it? Is it Niam? How do you pronounce your character's name? I'm dumb.
Nimh.
Nimh. Okay, yeah. So you guys would be beside Nimh as well. Oh my God, there are so many elves in this game. Jesus Christ. And then, yeah. So how's Celeste reacting to this? I mean, you're probably training right now, or being a bonehead
mean-
somewhere. So.
Hey.
Bonehead.
I guess she'll probably read it through and then but like she's a fighter, so like she's probably like being aware of her surroundings.
Yeah, so she's being like, oh yeah, last time they fucking tricked us. They said we were gonna go straight onto the ship, but instead we were put into fucking teleportation pods. So maybe, So you're bringing your shit with you. All right, cool. So you guys all teleport onto the ship now. So you guys all are in here. So when you board the Lucient, you find yourselves in the same room that you started the trials in. A battleship gray square room with display cases and alien artifacts. Most notably an obsidian blade with pulsating crimson veins. That's like in this display case that's against the far wall, next to two doors that are on the left and right side of it. There are 7 total spacesuit and weapon racks with custom spacesuits and weapons, each labeled with the first name of a traveler. The last one is covered with a
Ooh.
tarp, though, and you can't see the name. There are 20 floating, non-permanent mounts stacked atop one another beside the permanent ones, each labeled with the initials of an initiate. So Celeste, you'd see your initiates. Ty, you'd see Cataclysms. You see the initiates of all the the initials of all the initiates on these semi-permanent boxes that are floating here. Is there anything you guys want to do in here, or are you going to go down?
They said there was a tarp covering one of them.
Yeah, covering the last the 7th thing closest to the wall, like the 7th weapon rack is covered.
Can I try and uncover it?
Yeah, I'll allow you to uncover it.
Sick.
Is anybody gonna react to this? Because he is just fucking with shit that is not his. He is just straight up just.
I'd probably do the same thing.
All right. So you guys
Alright,
go
to
over.
be fair, when you started talking about the obsidian sword, my first thought was, can I steal it?
You're playing a rogue, so yeah. Of course you're gonna fucking think that. But yeah, you guys, 2 of you go over here and you start pulling off this tarp, and you see that there's like there's no spacesuit. It's just like a set of armor that they have screws in it, like as if somebody could screwed it onto their like body. And it's like this hulking almost. It's like if Iron Man's suit was an exosuit almost. Like that's what it's like. You know? Have you ever seen the military? Oh, actually, you guys are all theater kids, so you've probably seen these before. You know, like the body clips that some camera guys use so they can mount like a massive heavy camera on their arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost
Yeah, I
like
think
that.
so.
Like it's like that, but all over their body to make them really strong. And it has like industrial fucking railroad spikes that seem to attach them to this guy's body. And you see the weapon is gone, and there's actually like engine grease, like this strange crimson grease splattered against parts of the armor.
Gross.
And the name is, let me find it. The name, you see Mark 02 is engraved.
Markiplier?
02.
Mark, okay, Mark 02. I want to say 02 now. It's Mark 02. You see Mark 02 is carved into a nameplate on this weapon rack.
Oh, Mark 01?
Mark, it's just Mark 02. You see, there's nothing labeled to Mark 01.
Is there
So, when you look at the other racks, you see Grem, Ezra, Caluthane, Misty, Reese, and Signet. None of these have, the spacesuits are all hanging up, but all the weapons and armor are not there. But you see there's like a holographic version of all of them in that place, which is kind of interesting. So like, for example, Caluthane's massive shield, like there's it's almost like a police riot shield, but the size of a 10-foot tall man. So it's like an actual fucking door for all of you guys.
Oh, wow.
And there's like a holographic version of it, like next to his armor rack. So, yeah. Are you guys going to do anything else in this room?
Do we need to take our suits right now or no?
No, I mean, you could if you wanted to, but you see, you said, you remember that there was 20 initiates, and all of the boxes are still here. So.
Nah, I don't care. I don't need to take mine. I'm not going to take mine.
All right. And then I will tell you guys there's 2 doors out of here, one on the left and one on the right. You guys can go read the labels on them if you'd like. They aren't like foggy like they were in the trials. Like these are normal doors now.
Can we actually like?
Yeah, like there's not like you can go through them without like being teleported to hell. So, you know. Are you guys going to do anything else in here, or are you going to move on?
I'm good. I don't know with the others.
I'm good.
All right. So at the very least, Cataclysm and Celeste, they start through. So these guys are kind of attached at the hip now. I think they're going to get along pretty well.
Yeah!
You got,
I'm going to bring down the world.
You got Goofy Bonehead, and you got Violent Bonehead. So, you know, dream team. So you guys go up to these 2 doors. You see the right one is labeled Living Quarters, Kitchen, and Training Facilities. And the left is labeled Valor Hall, Initiate Quarters, and Hangar.
I don't want to
Valor
know what
Hall.
hangar is.
Hangar is spelled like a
Hanger.
like a airship
plane
hangar, like a
holder.
plane hangar.
Yeah, have you ever
Oh.
like watched spaceship movies? It's like a hangar in the spaceship.
Spaceship.
Oh. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't watch.
Yeah, it's like a
Dog.
ship hangar, like an aircraft hangar. That's what it's just spelled that way.
What was
And,
it called? Valor Hall?
Valor Hall. The right has Valor
Well,
Hall.
I'm going to the
Initiate Quarters, and
kitchen.
Hangar. So you go through the left door because you're fucking hungry. Who wanted to go through the kitchen again?
Me.
So
Taylor.
Celeste is fucking hungry. Celeste is like, damn, I've been training. They fucking hired me and shit. So I'm just gonna fucking go eat. And you go through the left doorway, and you get a red warning message, like in your visor, saying that your presence is required in the Valor Hall. And you actually, as you go through the door, it's
Oh.
like, so you get this red message that says you need to be in the Valor Hall, and then it's like, ding, ding, you're lacking the credentials to go this way. If you finish passing through this hallway, you will be passed and killed.
Oh. I can't even
And
get
you see like a
food, dang.
security turret drop from the ceiling with these 2
Oh my
fucking
God.
Gatling guns the size of your body. And it's you know, there's just a laser in the center of your chest as you're standing there at the entry of this door.
Wow, I can't even get food. I'ma just stomp to the other door.
You stomp on over. See, that's exactly what I want from you guys. Like, describe even the way you walk. That is perfect. Being like, I stomp on over to the other door, you know? So you go on over to this other door, and you got, like, a clairvoyance directive on your screen, which basically guides you to the Valor Hall. So you go through this, you go through this left door, or right door, rather. You go through the right, and there's just red line, like this faint red virtual line on the floor that guides you all the way down this hallway to the Valor Hall. What are you other guys doing?
I'm gonna be normal and actually go where I'm supposed to.
All right, yeah. So
Hey,
as you go
I
through
didn't
this,
know. Okay.
as you go through this door, you get a clairvoyance directive as well, and it guides you to the Valor Hall. And like this is like a long hallway. You see that there's like initiate quarters off the left side. Like it's just like these small rooms with like hollow doors. And then there's like on the right side, like the left side of the hallway has all the initiate quarters, and on the right side is the hangar. So it's like this massive like battleship grade door, like it's a blast door, and through the little windows on it, you can see a bunch of spaceships. There's only you see that there's let me remember, there's 1 2 3 4 5, there's 6 spaceships, and you guys remember that you saw 7 weapon racks, so that's a little bit weird. But there's 6 spaceships in there that are like incredibly customized, and then there's 20 just very very normal just like gray ships, which you would assume are for the initiates. Yeah. Are you guys gonna is everybody just gonna go through this door and follow this path?
So there's just like this red line that we see.
Yeah, it's like this red line traced on the floor.
Oh,
It's like
the
spike tape, basically.
Spike tape.
Oh, I was gonna say blood.
It is
Just
not
out
like
of-
blood.
Just out of pure curiosity, I take a wide sidestep off of the line to see what happens.
You take a wide sidestep and you see it turns into you get like a dotted line that leads you back onto the main one. It's like when you're using Google Maps and you just turn
Yeah.
around and go the opposite direction. It's
All
like
right,
when that,
fine,
yeah.
fine.
Well,
I'll follow the line.
I'll follow it.
All
I'm
right.
still in the main room. I haven't left.
Yeah,
Still in the
Azalea is
meeting.
just fucking standing there. Are we gonna get anything from? Was it Nimh? Nimh?
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow the line.
Nimh? Yeah, all right. Yeah, Nimh follows, and then what is Azalea doing? Are you just gonna fucking T-pose in here and just wait for something to fucking happen? Is that...
I'm trying to say what I would do.
Dude, you could like
Okay.
talk over us. It's fine. Yeah. It'll
No,
literally
because
be
every
fine.
time I talk over someone, it's like never heard. But what I would have done is I would have trailed them a step behind because I'm not gonna take a chance of something happening to me if I walk first into a room.
Cause you are a wizard. I mean, you're not. You can't take a hit.
I'm big buff dragon.
And you see there's this big, buff, muscular lady warrior dragon in front of you guys being like, yeah, I'm fucking 6 feet tall. Yeah. So
6 feet
with a
tall. Not that
crossbow the
big.
size of
I'm
your
actually
fucking
6'6".
6'6", thank you. With a crossbow the size of your head on her fucking hip.
Say what's up, Shoddy.
No!
No.
No! You know what?
well,
You know what, Cataclysm? Make a fucking charisma check against Celeste.
Okay,
Oh god.
charisma check.
And this is
Hey,
basically gonna see how disgusted Celeste is.
7 plus 3, I got 10.
Okay, yeah, with this 10 on a charisma check, how fucking disgusted are you, Celeste?
Wait, what he just said.
He's just like, hey, Shoddy, how upset by this are you?
I'm debating whether I should just punch him.
Because if he got like a 5, I'm basically telling you that you can kill him if he gets a 5. But you got a 10, so you just think he's a little bit fucking weird. All right,
I'll
yeah.
give him a weird look and just no.
Funny. All right, so you guys finally get to the Valor Hall at the end of this hallway. You guys get the vibe that this and the hangar take up most of this ship. Like, it is a massive 200-foot long and 100-foot wide room. It is completely, like, light gray with these square, geometrical, like, outlines on the walls and the floor. And you guys would know that those are sim cubes or sim terrain. Basically, what those can do is raise out of the ground to create, like, a simulated, like, structure. So this is like, it's like a common training area for someone who has to work in a dangerous type of like thing. So for Nimh, maybe like you guys would have to get ready, you would have to deal with dancing through like a burning area while a bunch of steam and fire comes up, and you have to get around all this stuff so you can actually make it safe again. Whereas Celeste would have to get through a battlefield, Cataclysm would have to get through, I don't know, Vine Boom sound effect number 4. And Azalea would probably be doing the same thing. Also, do you think Azalea and Cataclysm know each other? Because they're both in the research corps.
We probably know each other, but we're not like friends.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah,
we know
Cataclysm
each other on a
is-
first name basis, and that's it.
And
Our colleagues.
Nimh and Celeste would probably know each other in passing because the security corps breaks their shit a lot.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them are fucking boneheads, and Nimh has to fix it. So you know. All right, guys. So you see a small group of initiates talking and standing near a bar against the right wall. The right wall is I believe, yeah, the right wall is So you guys enter in like the middle of one of the 200-foot long walls, right? And so on each side, there's about 100 feet, give or take, closer to 95 probably. And then 100 feet away, on the other side. Oh no, yeah, not 100. Yeah, 100 feet away on your right side, there's a bar, like a mahogany bar that's like risen out of the ground with this like robot guy handing out drinks to these initiates as they just talk and stand around this bar. And it's like there's 16 of them there, so you guys would assume you're the rest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Um,
Are you guys just gonna go over to this bar? Are you gonna fuck around in this terrain room? Are you gonna? Yeah. What are you gonna do?
They interact with like the other.
Yeah.
Ones.
Yeah. If you want, Azalea, if you want to go over and talk to these people, yeah. So you head right over, and you see that there's 16 initiates here. You recognize some of them for the research corps. It looks like there's very equally balanced on like what corps is here, but there's the least of the research corps and the agricultural corps. Like there's only one other guy from each of those. But you do see Hurdy-Gurdy here. He's drinking apple juice and being sad.
Of course. I was just gonna
Hurdy-Gurdy is
say that.
Chris's character, by the way. Hurdy-Gurdy Clef, that's his full name. Drinking apple juice, and his shirt is faintly throw-up stained. But yeah,
It's oppressed dad.
and you see there's all these guys talking over here. Yeah. And as you get over here, like another seat rises out of the ground. So there's
I'm gonna also walk over to the bar.
Yeah, another seat rises out of the ground for Cataclysm as well.
Sick. I stand in front of it.
You're just gonna stand in front of it. You're not gonna sit down.
Yeah, standing is more
Ergonomic.
more ergonomic than
Yeah,
sitting.
the fucking chair goes back down into the floor, and you see a little etching on the counter just says, "Fucking weirdo." But only for a second.
Damn.
Before you can actually react to it, it goes away. Like, you're like, wait, what did that say? wait, what? Celeste?
I'll sit in.
Nimh? All right, yeah, Azalea sits down. Nimh, Celeste?
I'm gonna sit at a far end of the bar.
All right, yeah, you go to the far end away from the crowd of people talking and drinking. This robot guy comes over to you, and he's like, "Hello, what can I serve you today?"
I'm good.
You see he puts down a cup of water. "You're gonna need this."
Okay.
And you see he just goes away. He just goes away, and you're looking at this water. You smell it a little bit. You're like, "Is this vodka? Is he trying?
Poison.
Is
It
this,
could be vodka.
is this guy trying to get me drunk right now?" Is this fucking robot bartender trying to get me drunk? Celeste.
Celeste is kind of like a loner, so like I guess she'll just stand at like the far end.
A loner? Last session she was very team oriented, I believe.
Well, like not. Oh,
Is she just not
I don't know.
sociable?
yeah, that's what I mean.
All right, yeah. So she sits down. The robot bartender comes up to her as well, and offers her a drink.
No, thank you.
Fuck you. He just, and you know for a fact this guy has been programmed to do something else. Because
Okay,
normally these
fine,
guys are
maybe
very
one.
courteous. Like normally they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry for bothering." Like they're super courteous. So something has been done to this guy. And so he puts down like a cup of water for you, which is most definitely vodka. And as he turns around and goes away, you see there's a sticker on his back that says, it just says "fuck you." And it's written in like really scratchy hot pink ink on like a yellow sticky note that was clearly wet. Like this sticky note has been submerged in water and dried several times. So yeah, you guys can sit here and talk to people for a little while. You guys interact, you guys do whatever. And then, in an instant, completely out of nowhere, the terrain changes. This bar just instantly disappears. The chairs go down. Everybody falls on their fucking ass, other than Cataclysm, who was standing. He's just the only person who was standing.
I predicted this.
And so you find yourselves in a circular coliseum upon a flat plain of sand with high walls on all sides. A cloudless blue sky extends above you, and the sun beams down in rays. A roaring crowd appears in the stands, but the roar goes quiet after just a moment. There's a small break in the crowd, a raised dais with a canopy shading the 6 occupants. In an instant, you know that it's the travelers. A hulking, 10-foot monster of a man steps forward and announces in a booming voice. Initiates! Before there is a fire, there is a spark. Before there is an army, there is a squadron. Today, you temper the flames of brotherhood, burning those who cannot survive. The speaker is Calathane, a male Goliath. He's a paladin and a cleric. He's equipped with a set of bulky white armor with gold edges, a massive shield akin to a modern-day riot shield resting beside him. His shield alone is enough to crush someone. It was the size of a twin bed and made of 2-inch thick steel. A silver greatsword the size of an adult human was slung across his back. Behind him are the rest of the travelers, and you guys can't really make them out unless you're going to make a perception perception check to see. Now you guys, I'm going to say you guys have just about 1 turn each before you enter combat. So, you know, if you want to do something...
Sorry? Wait, we're entering combat?
Yeah, you guys are going to enter combat in just a second. So,
Yep.
you guys have been fucking... Yeah, you guys are in the center of the room now, too. Like, you've been moved into the center of this coliseum. There's 2 gates on either side of you, and they're slowly beginning to rise. So, if you guys want to get something ready before you enter initiative, this is the time.
Can I try to climb into the stands?
I mean, okay, how much movement do you have?
Which one is that?
So at the top of your sheet, here, let me open one. At the top of your sheet, you'll see something walking speed. So it's next to your proficiency bonus in your armor class.
It's 30 feet.
30 feet. All right. So I will say, oh, actually, you're a rogue, so you have cunning action. So because you're a rogue, you have the ability called cunning action. You can dash as a bonus action, I believe. So I'm actually, by the way, everyone, you should read through all your abilities so you understand what all of them are. But you can take a dash action as a bonus action, run up to one of these walls and try to climb it. Sure, because like you guys are 60 feet away from all these walls, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that one.
All right, give me an athletics check. Actually, give me acrobatics. Your dex is probably good because you're a rogue.
So how do I do that?
So you'll see your little menu of stuff: acrobatics, animal handling, arcana. It's below strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom. Are you on mobile or PC, by the way?
PC.
Oh, wait, yeah, you're on PC. Okay, so you see acrobatics. It's under wisdom. It's the first one on that list of stuff.
Oh.
Click the number.
I got a
next to it.
20.
A natural 20?
No, I rolled 15 and then I have a +5 bonus.
Okay, yeah. So with that 20, you fucking pull yourself. Like, this is like a 30-foot wall. Your subclass is thief, right? Like,
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you actually have 2-story. I believe you have 2-story work, which means it's something having to do with climbing. So you immediately pull yourself up this wall, and now you're standing next to a bunch of like, you know how in TV shows sometimes, I know there's that one in Amazing World of Gumball where there's like cardboard people in the stands. Like they're one next to a bunch of cardboard cutouts of people. And you see like they're just kind of repeating, so every section just is the exact same. And they're just like bouncing up and down a little bit, and there's like a speaker in their mouth. So you're up here now, and you see one of the guys on the dais. You can actually make them out very well. Like it's one of the people in the edge closest to you. You see it's this incredibly attractive male tiefling. Like his skin is purple. He has this like
oh my
he
god.
has this beautiful purple hair and these curling horns, and he just looks over at you, blinks once, buttons up his shirt a little bit, and he like nudges the guy next to him to look at you. And like after a minute, you see there's like there's this hot tiefling guy. And there's this like incredibly attractive like orc woman with this massive battle axe over her back, who's wearing essentially like 3 scraps of fabric because she is a batshit insane berserker, and she's just staring at you. She's like, and because she's an orc, she has like teeth coming out of her mouth, and she's just looking at you, and she gives you a subtle nod. She's like, yeah, goofy shit for real. But then, you know, she gestures for you to go back down onto the field because you're not supposed to be up there. And you see, after a moment, because you're not going down, they drag this goblin guy over there, which has he has this belt of potions, and he goes to pull out a potion to throw it at you. Are you gonna go down, or are you gonna get a potion thrown at you?
I'll go down.
Alright, so you go down, he puts the potion away, but you see a star appears in the top right corner of your retinal display. You would remember that from the trials as something that actually gives you a bonus, like to your score. Now,
We're being scored?
Azalea and Taylor, is there anything you guys are gonna do?
Do I
Are we,
get to
in,
do
are we
something?
in like a dusty? What are we in again?
I'm gonna move to you in a second, Tyler. So you're in the center of a coliseum. You're 60 feet from each wall, and there's 2 gates on either side of you, like heavy rusted iron gates that have fog in them, like the stuff you saw in the trials. Like on either side of this coliseum.
Is it just like an open coliseum, like
Yeah.
sunlight or light?
Yeah, there's a cloudless blue sky above you and sunlight beaming down onto you in the sand that you're standing on.
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah, you can prepare a spell, like you could cast a buff on you or something. Like that's what I'm suggesting because you guys are spellcasters. You might have like an armor spell or something, or like armor of Agathis or mage armor that you might want to do, or you know, Taylor, you might just want to ready a weapon or something. I don't think there's really anything Taylor could do, although
Crossbow.
Nimh could definitely hide. Like you could get in the shadow of something and hide. Because rogues, when they hide, they actually get a lot of
There's
bonuses.
stuff to hide behind?
Yeah, there's like a shadow from this dais. Because the sun is like behind that dais, basically. So if you get under the shadow of that, like under the shadowy part, then yeah, you could hide in that shadow. I'd allow that.
I'm gonna go hide in the shadow.
All right, yeah, because I think, do you understand how sneak attack works?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you get sneak attack. So be aware of that one. But you have sneak and everything. And then is there anything from Cataclysm or Azalea?
I'm looking at my spells. Hold on.
Am I able to cast Alter Self to grow claws?
Yes, you would get. Yeah, you can get fucking
Jesus.
Wolverine claws if you want. Or
I'm
like
gonna
a
do
massive
that.
unicorn horn that you can stab people with. But yeah, you would get unarmed strikes from those.
Yeah,
If you the language of the spell will tell you how that works.
Alright, I'm gonna do that.
It's a really good spell. It's one of my favorites. Anything from Azalea?
I'm trying to prepare spells because
Cataclysm.
I have this...
Do you have anything you want to do with that? Like, do you want to actually, is it a concentration spell?
It is a.
Like it'll say if it's concentration, like near the top.
Yeah, it's concentration. So
all right,
up
so
to
you're
1
gonna have
word
to
range.
take a con save every time you like you take damage to see if you lose this spell or not. So keep that in mind.
Okay.
And you also, I believe, you can't cast other spells while concentrating. Like you just can't cast other concentration spells.
Okay.
And then, yeah, okay. And Celeste, keep in mind you have action surge and what's it called? Second wind. Second wind lets you regain health, and action surge literally lets you just have an entire another turn. So, you know.
Where is that?
It's in your abilities. So just get really familiar with your abilities and your spells and whatever you have. Like, if that's important so you can run your character well. But anyways, we're entering combat now because you guys took too long. Okay.
Hey, I did what I wanted
tried
to.
to hide.
All right,
Up in the
guys.
stands
So
and
I'm gonna do all the. So
tried.
we're gonna be doing horde combat. I'm gonna need to get my dice for this. But how horde combat works is there's initiative groups. Where the fuck are my dice? So essentially, you guys are gonna be operating on your own unless you choose to hold your turn. So this is a house rule as well. Most tables allow you to hold your turn, but I will allow you guys to hold your turn so you can do team attacks, basically. So you can coordinate some sick fucking things. So somebody casts a spell that might give Celeste advantage, so Celeste can do this crazy fucking attack, and then suddenly Nimh comes in, gets the sneak attack damage, you know, something cool like that. I'll allow you to do shit like that. But what group initiative is basically a bunch of things take their same action on the same turn. So as you guys at these gates finally get up, and about you see a bunch of gladiators rush through these gates, and the 16 initiates around you, you see they get out their weapons, they get ready to fight. And you see like the medics have have like fucking like kunai that are basically syringes. You see the agricultural guys are whipping around sickles. You see the science people, like there's this one science guy that has this beaker he smashed, so the end of it is like a dagger. And you see he's very clearly doing cocaine as he gets ready to stab one of these guys.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Like very obviously doing coke as he gets ready to stab someone.
What is wrong with this ship?
Yeah,
Okay.
a lot of the scientists, like this guy is literally I'm gonna tell you straight up, this guy is very obviously a parody of Rick Sanchez because I was too lazy to come up with a more interesting character. So you guys are gonna find a lot of like subtle references to pop culture in this thing because I get too lazy to make characters sometimes. But I want everybody to roll initiative and then put that in the standard D&D chat so I can like have it.
Okay.
Actually, don't bother putting it in the chat. I'll just ask you for it in a second once I'm done putting all
Do
these
we just
guys
roll a d20 or?
Yeah, you roll. So you'll see on your sheet, initiative.
Oh, I have +0.
Yeah, it's based off of your dex.
Initiative's the one next to armor class, right?
Yeah.
You want us to put it in D&D chat?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Ow,
All right.
Not the lowest
mine's
one.
the lowest.
All right. Izzy, what did you get?
I got a 22.
Oh, holy shit! Oh my god. Hello? Okay,
My-
rogue, fucking
Wow, I'm
rogue
gonna
moment.
suck at this game.
Jesus
So,
Christ.
I rolled a 19 and my dexterity is +3.
Azalea, what did you get?
I got a 16.
All right. Sorry, I'm putting all my gladiators in. Give me a second. All right, you got 16, was it?
Yes.
What did you get, Celeste?
A 10?
Oh my god. And then Cataclysm?
I got a 17.
Sick.
Wow, I suck at this game.
So you see, each of these groups is made up of 5 gladiators. And so essentially how these initiative groups work of these gladiators is that like their health is all basically bundled together, and the initiates are going to be fighting the groups while you guys fight individual gladiators. So this is effectively war combat, right? So there's a battle going on around you guys as you guys deal with a specific thing.
Got it.
And then now I'm just going to put in initiate groups. Initiate.
But this thing is stupid.
G1. All right. Initiate G2 and initiate G. Sorry, initiative takes a long time. And then gladiator. Gladiator. Gladiator.
God, I can't type.
1, 2, 3. All right. So I just need one more. All right, guys. Okay. Cool. So, Nimh, it's your turn first. So, because you're hiding, you can get sneak attack against one of these. So you could run up to a gladiator group and start slashing at all of them, or you could go up to one of these individual guys, which would probably be better, and try and take them out.
I'm gonna go up to one of the individual guys and just start stabbing him.
All right. Roll to hit. With all your...
what do I roll?
So you'll see on your weapon table, I believe because you're a rogue, you'll see something that's like sneak attack or whatever. Maybe, like, do you have your weapon equipped?
I only have the longbow equipped right now.
All right. So you might want to switch to like a sword or something, but yeah. So you'll see range, and then you'll see hit/DC. Press the hit/DC button.
Okay.
And what that rolls is what you're taking. Does by the way, what does your sneak attack say? Does it say you get advantage? Like on stealth attacks?
I get 2d6 of damage. Is what
All
it
right,
says.
so you just get 2. Okay. All right.
So
So you get the. All right, yeah. So you get the 2d6. All right, yeah. So roll to hit. What did you get?
I got a 12.
12. All right. Yeah. So you miss. So you don't. Yeah. You do nothing. Are you just gonna bonus action hide again?
Yes.
All right. So make a stealth check. See if you hide against their passive, because he didn't see you miss horrifically with your arrow.
I got a 21.
21. Yeah. You hide. You're fine. All right. Gladiator Group 1 is gonna go after one of the initiate groups. So you see this group of 5 and 5 collide, and let's see what they do. So the gladiators are gonna try and hit with their spears. Holy shit, they fucking hit. 2 of these initiates go down. So now this group has 3. Has 3 instead of 5.
Damn.
And these
Tough.
people are actually dying. Like, this spear goes through this person's chest.
Oh,
and
so like they
blood
dead.
Like, blood spatters out of
So
this
dead,
person's body.
dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
Yes.
Okay.
And
dead.
so next, it goes to another initiate. It goes to the same initiate group, actually. They're gonna make their attack, and all right, yeah, they hit, and you see they kill one of the gladiators. So these guys start swinging with their sickles, with their knives, and they bury these into the chest of one of the this gladiator. So now this group has 4. Now this goes to one of the other like singular gladiators. This one's gonna go for Skylar. So this guy runs up to Skylar. He's gonna try and hit. That's
Can I do something?
a 12 to hit Skylar. If you have a reaction, like you have a reaction spell, yes, you could do something.
What? What counts as a reaction?
So
spell?
if you click on the bonus action button,
Oh, in bonus
all of
I
the
have
spells that are classified as bonus actions you could cast as a reaction.
Okay, then I'm casting Expeditious Retreat.
All right, yeah. So you cast, yeah. I'm gonna allow you, but you can't take a movement as a reaction. That's the only problem.
That falls under bonus actions, though.
That spell does, but movement doesn't fall as a bonus action. So sure you could cast it, but you wouldn't be able to like actually use it. Yeah. So yeah. So I believe that 12 would hit. Your AC is probably 12, or like 10 or something.
So what do I do because of that?
So your armor class is next to your walking speed and your initiative.
Oh, my armor class?
Yeah.
It's 10.
10. All right, yeah. So that hits you, and you're gonna take 15 damage.
Oh.
Holy shit, Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he rolled really well. So you take 15 from that.
How much health do you have left?
And then now we're gonna move to another gladiator. He's gonna go after Taylor, or Celeste rather.
Oh.
So that's a 17 to hit. Holy shit. 6
Oh,
damage.
jeez.
I'm pretty sure that hits you, Taylor.
Take it easy, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah. So 6.
17. Does that hit you?
Wait, what am I looking at?
Your AC, your armor class. It's like the shield icon. You'll see that in the center. Of it,
I have 11.
Is your armor equipped, man? Equip your armor.
Oh, wait.
You gotta
gotta
armor
put your
on
armor
for it
on.
to work.
Okay. What do I...
So if you click on inventory, you'll see a button next to whatever your armor is. Click that.
No, I have it equipped, but what do I look at for the
shield icon.
That's what I just looked at.
Holy shit, your AC is horrific. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What
So
armor
you
do
take
you have
6
on?
damage. Yeah. Is your what's your dexterity?
Do I 12?
Oh my god. You are the worst fighter in the history
I'm
of fighters.
sorry.
Literally, this is the first time Skylar has ever played, and she's playing the hardest class, and she's really good. Oh my god! And you're playing.
Skylar for the win.
You are playing the easiest class in the game. Oh my god!
You literally
Please.
just get mad at things. That's all you do. Get mad.
You literally just hit shit. That is just what you did. Oh my god. Yeah. So you take 6 damage.
Okay.
And now it's Cataclysm's turn.
Okay. Okay. So, sorry. Who am I able to attack?
So you have spells, so reasonably you'd be able to attack any of the groups or any of the individuals.
Okay. I am going to. I have claws for a reason. I might as well just attack someone with them.
I mean, then again,
Cat
you're also a
noir.
spellcaster, so if somebody attacks you back, you will just actually fucking die.
That's
So-
true. Okay. All right. I'll cast. 1 second.
I don't have a
Okay.
second.
So I'll cast Scorching Ray at a group,
All right.
which is 3 rays of fire, so I can hurl them at 3
Okay,
different
cool.
people.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'll allow you to just roll all the damage as a total. Just cast that. Click the cast button. I believe it'll roll the dice for you, and it'll take away the spell slot. all
The
that good stuff.
cast button.
It's like the red thing next to the spell itself.
Okay.
Ow.
I clicked it. What?
Yeah.
That-
Did it cast it or no?
No. It just kind of.
Oh well, then hit the dice button next to it then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the dice will roll the damage.
12.
What's the save for it, by the way?
The save?
Actually, just read me the language for the spell. Like, click on it and tell me what it says.
You create 3 rays of fire and hold them at targets within range. You can hold them at 1 target or several. Make a ranged spell attack for each ray. On a hit, the target takes 2d6 fire damage.
Okay, so you'll see 2 buttons. Then hit the first one that'll say to hit or whatever.
Okay.
That'll be a ranged spell attack. You're gonna have to make 1 for each of them, but I'll just make it so it'll be 1.
Okay, so I have 13.
13. All right, yeah. The first one misses. Roll the second one.
Okay. I got 16.
All right, yeah, that one hits. What's the next one?
7.
7. All right. And was it only 3 or was it 4?
It was 3.
All right. So roll damage for one of them.
11.
11. Oh, okay. Yeah, you straight up kill one of these guys. So you see one. So this fire misses a few of them because you're totally freaked out. You've never been in real combat before. But one of these one of these gladiators goes down in one of the groups. And I will say, you guys after this battle will get a level up. Because this is pretty
Ooh.
difficult.
Make it past this part.
If you can survive, yes.
It's not looking
I
too
need
good.
to change my stupid dexterity.
You can't really do that because you've actually played your.
I was just saying.
You've played your character now, so you can't really change your stats. I'll give you leeway for this because you don't know how to make a character, but we're gonna have to talk later and actually fix your character so they're playable. All right, yeah. Now it's gonna go to Azalea.
Okay. I cast Shatter in the middle of their group.
Cool. Oh shit! Shatter. Oh my god. Holy shit, yeah.
That took a minute to register.
That is a great spell. That is a fucking amazing spell. You could possibly even destroy their weapons. Oh my god, wizard for the win.
Should I do something about that?
Yeah, so just hit the to hit button, which I believe that's what it is.
Where
Yeah.
is that?
So if you'll see on the spell, guys, you need to understand how oh my god. Here. Is that no, that's not gonna work. Okay. Change windows, screen. Okay. so you guys don't need to worry about Ezra right now. But my characters. All right, so I believe this guy's a spell. Yeah, this guy's a spellcaster. So different spells work in different ways. So here, in this spells area, you'll see this spell just has a save. So your enemies would have to make a dex save against your spell casting. In this case, it's 15. And then if they fail, they take the acid damage. But I believe even if they succeed, they take even if they fail, even if they succeed, they take half. Yeah, yeah, okay. So for some spells, they'll actually take half, even if they succeed. But now there'll be other spells which have it to hit, like Ray of Sickness. So you'll have to press this first, and then you'll press the damage. All right, and then the cast button is just this, because you see how it rolls it and it marks down the slot, right? And then for attacks, I'll let this guy attack with his hand axe. You see, I'll press to hit. Oh, he got a 15 or a 19 to hit rather, and then he'll roll his damage. He got 3 damage, right? Does that make sense? And then he's an artificer, so he only has 1 attack per action. But does that make sense, guys?
Yes.
Probably.
All right, cool. Yeah. So you guys, yeah. Okay. Who was it? Azalea.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
So-
Cool. Cast Shatter. Yeah.
Cast. So wait.
Does it have the save or does it have the damage?
It damage what?
Does it say make a? I literally just explained this, Skylar.
I'm sorry. I was trying to figure out how to pull up in the stream. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god. All right. So it literally just press the stream. Just press it. You just press it, Skylar.
Yeah, I'm not on it. I'm on it now.
So this is what I was. Okay, this guy only has healing spells. That's annoying. All right.
So I clicked the. No, it says shattered damage, and then it rolled.
So here,
3d8s
look at
and
this.
6.
This is where it would say the hit/DC. Notice how for some of them it's a save, whereas for others you have to roll. That's a ranged spell attack, whereas that's a save, right? And then you have your damage. There you go. Does that
So,
make
like-
sense now?
I roll for damage.
You roll to hit. To hit and damage are different things.
I'm rolling 3d8s.
Have you? What's the save or the to hit first?
To hit. 13.
13 to hit.
Yes.
Does it say? Is it a button there to roll, or does it just say the?
No. It just says hit.
Okay, so
and then
that is
go down.
that's the save. That is the save.
Okay, that's a save.
They have to make a dex save of 13. If it is
Okay.
just a number, it is a save. Okay, if it is
Okay.
a button, it is to hit. So they have
To
to.
save.
So each of these guys would have to make a dex save. Roll the damage, and I'll see how many of them take it.
20.
Holy Okay, that will literally. Okay.
Jesus.
So 9. One of the guys just fucking dies. 21. One of them actually. Okay, one of them is actually on 1 HP. 14. Okay, saves 1 HP. 16 saves 1 HP. 13. Oh my god. Okay. So a bunch of these guys are just on 1 HP. Completely out of nowhere, their spears shatter. They take a shit ton of fucking damage, and one of these groups is literally on what? 4? Yeah. Gladiator
can
group.
say, what the fuck?
Gladiator group 2 is on fucking 4 HP right now. Literally, you could breathe on them and they would die. All right, now we're going to They're actually going to that group. They're actually gonna flee. They start running for one of the doors. Actually, yeah, Celeste, you're near them. So Celeste, make an opportunity attack. Actually, Celeste and Nimh make one. It's like one attack to hit these guys as they run away. That's what an opportunity attack is. Like, if somebody passes you and doesn't try and disengage, you get an opportunity attack. So you guys, just roll to hit once and the damage.
What?
Roll to hit once.
I got a 6 for
Okay.
to hit.
You miss. Celeste.
Where's 2 hit?
Oh my god. I literally explained this like 30 seconds ago. So if you look
Sorry.
at your weapon,
Wait.
2 hit damage.
Loading. Okay,
There
hold
are
on.
2 buttons.
We're
There
gonna
are 2 buttons.
He's gonna cancel the campaign.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait, I got it.
It's called reading. Have you ever heard of it? Oh my god. Please. Roll
25.
25. Oh my god, finally. You roll good. Okay, now roll your
Oh my
damage.
god, stop. Oh, wait.
It is next to the hit button.
I rolled it. Give me 7.
Can you not read? Oh my god.
I think
you
it was
I
kill-
got
lagging or
7.
something.
Jeez.
So you swing through one of them, and they all die. Cause we're using cleave rules. Cause you kill one, the damage goes through all. Oh yeah, so he's dead. Initiate group G3 goes. They're gonna try and attack one of these gladiator groups. They're actually gonna go after the one with full HP. So that's, holy shit. Okay, 9 damage. All right, so one of these gladiator groups, one of them actually drops. So this group is now at 4 people. All right. Now that brings us to, yeah, that brings us to one of the gladiators who's gonna go after Nimh. Oh no, actually Nimh hid, so I can't go after Nimh. This one's gonna go after, who's it near? Kinda near, it's kinda near Cataclysm, but fucking Celeste,
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Celeste just killed one of them for their friends. So it's gonna go after
Oh,
Celeste.
great.
Wait, Celeste, what was your initiative?
My initiative?
Yeah, what did you roll for it? Because I don't have you in
Like
here.
You mean like the one before?
Yeah, like the original one that you rolled to when we started combat.
Put it in the chat.
What was it?
10.
10? Oh yeah, you're in here. Okay. All right. So this gladiator was gonna go after you.
Alright.
What was your AC? 14.
What?
Oh my god!
Sorry.
I explained this 5 minutes ago.
The attack one?
No! Oh my god. On your character sheet, remember the thing in the shield? That is your AC.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Sorry.
Oh my god. Please read your character.
No,
Actually learn how to
it's
play the
11.
game, please. 11? Okay. Yeah, he hits. He does 9 damage to you. Alright. Please, actually go and try to learn how to play the game because I cannot do this every session. Oh my god. And now it's your turn. This guy's right up in your shit, so it's probably gonna be easiest to just attack him.
Much health does he have?
11. He doesn't have very much. None of these guys have very much.
I guess I'll use my crossbow.
All right. Oh, no, you'd have disadvantage on that if you use your crossbow because he's right in front of you. Ranged weapon attacks are bad in melee because he's 5 feet away from
Then
you.
I guess.
Do you not have any other weapons?
I have my breath.
Fighters get 3 weapons. Why do you only have a crossbow?
I don't know.
Fighters get 3 weapons. Okay, sure. You know what? Fine. I don't care. You can just shoot him. It's fine.
Okay. Hit roll thing.
Yeah, roll to hit.
12.
12? Is that what was it?
Yes.
12? Okay. Believe you miss. Yeah, you miss. You miss from 5 feet away with a crossbow. Beautiful. Now initiate group G2 goes. They're gonna go after. Why is their health 11? That is not right. They're gonna go after one of the gladiator groups. That's. Alright, cool. 10 damage to one of the gladiator groups. Alright. Cool. So you see one of the gladiator drops in one of these groups. All right. Another one of the gladiators goes. He's gonna go up to Cataclysm and try to hit him. That's a 12 to hit.
12 to hit. Okay.
Does that hit you?
12. I think so.
Yeah, and you have your armor on.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Armor 13. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So it misses you. It would
Oh,
miss
it
you.
misses.
It has to be
okay.
above it to hit you.
Oh, okay. So
It has to be like the same number or above it. Make it or break it. So that's the final gladiator group before we go back up to the top to Nimh. This gladiator group is going to go to one of the initiate groups and try to hit them. They fucking miss horrifically. Okay, cool. Nimh, your turn.
I want to go stab one.
All right, you're gonna go up to run up to one of the solos and just try to cut him.
Yes.
All right, cool. Yeah, go ahead.
I got a 21.
21. Is that a nat 20 or did you just roll?
No, I got a 16 plus 5.
Holy motherfucking god! You're level 3. Okay,
Yeah.
beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. Roll your damage with sneak attack damage. Is this ranged or melee, by the way?
Melee.
All right, cool. Yeah, roll your damage with sneak attack.
So I roll damage and then I roll sneak attack.
Yeah,
and
then you give me your total, like all of that put together, which is a shit fuck ton of damage.
It's actually just 16.
Yeah, so you run up to this guy, you grab him from behind, grabbing him by the throat, you stab him in the back 20 fucking times, you're like, you're like a fucking average British man in an alleyway, and you murder this man, and he just fucking collapsed, like you went mad overkill, because these guys have 11 HP, and you did 16 damage, so this guy just fucking collapses. So one of the gladiators is gone from initiative. That brings us, if you want to use your bonus
I'm hiding.
action to hide, yeah. All right, assume so. All right, another gladiator group is gonna go. They're gonna. Oh, actually, make stealth on that one. I forgot to ask you to do that.
15.
Okay. What's their passive? Okay, yeah. So yeah, you beat that. Actually, one of them's gonna actually try and. Okay, he rolled a 5. Never mind. One of them was gonna try and look for you, but he rolled a 5. Okay, cool. One of the gladiator groups is gonna go after an initiate group rather. Jesus. That's a 16 to hit, 15 damage. So the initiates take that, and they're now down at 15. So you see 2 initiates drop in one of these initiate groups. So only 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Only 10 are left out of the original 16 you guys were with. That now brings us to that initiate group, who's gonna try and run away, actually, but they're gonna do a disengage action, so they back up away from these guys. And you see, as they leave combat, as they start to run away, they just fade into blue light and they disappear. So you guys can assume they've been teleported away, like they've been removed from this ship. Now that brings us to, I'm gonna remove these guys from combat. That brings us to one of the gladiators. This gladiator is going to run up to Cataclysm and try. Actually, no, he's going for Azalea because Azalea is a little fucking troublemaker. That's a holy mother of God. 12 damage, Azalea. He rolled a 22 to hit, and 12 damage to you.
So I'm dead.
12. You go down.
I
Is it?
I have 2 left.
Oh my. Okay, guys. Azalea goes down. Now we're gonna learn how to make death saving throws, guys. Unless somebody heals her.
I don't have any healing, so
I can't help. I don't have spells.
You guys can
Have
actually go to
spells.
her. If you go to her and make a medicine check, you can heal her. But if she fails her death saving throws, she will literally just die. So maybe don't do that. Maybe don't let that happen. That brings us to Cataclysm.
Well, I really wanted to attack, but now Azalea's gonna fucking die, so I'm gonna go over to her.
You're like, oh no, my coworker. Dad's gonna look
My
bad on my next
coworker.
resume. Shit.
Alright, I'm gonna roll for medicine and try
Yeah,
and bring her up back to shape.
Give me a medicine check.
I got 19 plus 1, which is 20.
Holy shit. I was gonna say on a nat 20, you would have brought her up with 1 HP. but you bring her to 0 and she's stable. Now all Azalea has to do is roll 3 successful checks above 10, and she'll pop up. On her next turn she'll pop up with 1. I need to check the rules on this because I don't know off the top of my head. How do death saving throws work D&D 5e? Because I don't know this off the top of my head. DM will call you. Has death saving? If you guys roll a 20 on a, all right, yeah, okay. Medicine check. All right. All right, yeah. So you would stabilize her, so she isn't killed if she fails all her death saving throws. So basically, if you fail 3 death saving throws, normally you would die. If you succeed on 3, you come up, you're stabilized. But if you get a nat 20, it counts as 2 successes, and you would be able to pop up with 1 hit point. But if you fail, and get a nat 1, that's 2 failures. So yeah. But essentially, you have to get 3 of either. Yeah, and because you've been stabilized, you can just make 3 checks. It's basically just waiting until you get 3 of either one. If you get 3 successes first, you'll be able to pop up with 1 because you're stable. Whatever. Yeah. So that's gonna bring us to Azalea. So it's your turn.
So
you just roll a flat d20. That's all a death saving throw is.
Flat d20. So do I?
You don't add anything to it. You'll hit the dice button in the corner and then press the 1 for d20, and then tell me whatever that is.
7.
7. All right, yeah. So that's 1 failure. I'm trying to remember where death saving throw successes and failures are. I think if you bring your HP all the way down, you can see the menu.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, yeah, so just mark 1 failure.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Sad.
That brings us to initiate. Well, that's what being a wizard is like. You have no HP. But then again, you could also kill 5 people at the same time. Initiate group G3 is going to go... Actually, one of the doctors from initiate group G3 is going to start towards Azalea. I'm going to say that they use a low-level healing spell, and you'll be able to regain a few hit points. I'm going to say, yeah, you can come up with 5 HP. Like, they'll give you a little bit, like this one doctor. But, because of this, this group is going to roll with disadvantage to hit these Goliaths. Not these Goliaths, these, gladiators. So that's 18. Okay, they've rolled an 18 both times. So, yeah, they hit still, and they're going to do 5 damage to this gladiator group. So
I'm at 5 HP now.
Yeah, you're at 5.
Okay, sweet.
And this initiate group is now at 45. Okay, or not this initiate group. This gladiator group takes 5. So they're at 26. Okay, cool. One of these gladiators runs up to Cataclysm. He's gonna try and hit. That's a 10. Pretty sure that misses you.
It misses.
Yeah, and then. Celeste, your turn.
Am I trying to attack or what am I?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. That's it. I'm waiting for you to say what you want to do.
I guess attack. I don't.
Yeah, are you just gonna shoot the guy who's in front of you again?
Sure. I mean, I don't know.
All right, yeah. So roll to hit, and then roll your damage.
Oh, Okay, the hit was a 22.
Holy fuck. Okay, was it a crit or did you just? What did you
You mean-
like? Did you get a nat 20 and then have your modifier? Like, what was it?
No, I just did the whatever was on my hit thing.
If you see below the result that you got, you'll see whatever you rolled plus your modifier. What was the first number?
Oh, yeah, it says 20.
So you got
think.
so you got a nat 20,
Not 20.
which means that you
Oh.
roll more. You rolled like double damage, so you can roll your damage dice twice. So hit your damage button twice and then give me the total.
Okay. Okay. Do you want me to add like the 22 and then the other one together?
No, you don't. You don't add the to hit into your damage. Just hit the damage dice twice and then give me the total of the damage dice.
Okay, so probably not doing this right, but the second one was 21.
The damage?
Oh, wait, the damage.
Yeah,
Whoops.
you hit the damage dice twice.
Oh, hold on.
On a crit, you rolled like double damage.
Okay, so that.
Because you're a champion fighter, you crit on both 19 and 20.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it is fucking great.
What the heck? This is.
What'd you get?
So for the first one was 7, and then the other one was 2.
Alright. And then... Okay, cool, yeah. Yeah, so you're gonna... Yeah, I mean, you still kill the gladiator. No, you don't kill the gladiator. You're a fighter. How are you so bad at fighting?
I don't know.
Alright, yeah, and then that brings us to... Initiate group G2. And they're gonna go after this almost dead gladiator group. That's... Okay, cool, 9 damage to them. And then that brings us to another gladiator who is going to swing on Cataclysm.
They love me.
They do. It's because they're racist. Just literally, just by the way, they're racist to tieflings.
Yeah.
Even though
No, I got that.
You see this incredibly attractive tiefling with like a fucking 2 revolvers on his hips, standing up on this dais, like looking down at this group menacingly. He's just standing there menacingly. Alright, yeah, he misses with a 7. He sucks balls, clearly.
My evasiveness is too big.
You're just too slippery. Alright, and that brings us to another gladiator group who is going to swing on the initiates, even though they're definitely losing. And they fucking miss like idiots. Alright, Nimh, your turn.
I want to stab another one.
Alright, yeah, you're just gonna... Yeah, okay, do so.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do so. I got a 9.
L. Okay, bonus action hide, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Alright, cool. Gladiator group G1 is gonna take their attacks. That's fucking... Wow, Jesus. I'm rolling like dog shit for these guys right now. Another gladiator is gonna go after Cataclysm.
Okay.
With a whole... Okay, he crit.
Oh, no.
19 piercing to you.
Alright.
Or actually, no, it's just 8. Sorry. Just 8 damage.
Okay, I was like, okay, I'm at 1 HP.
8
Okay,
damage
so
to you.
they did 8
Yeah.
damage. Okay, I can use a reaction thing, right?
Yeah, what do you want to do with your reaction?
I'm gonna use hellish rebuke.
Oh, you're using Hellish Rebuke! It's a great spell. Fucking great spell, yeah.
You need a saving dexterity throw of 13.
Yep. And then either way, on a succeed, he takes half, I believe.
Yeah, he takes half.
Okay,
and
he
I
did
roll
succeed,
3.
but he'll take
I
half.
roll 3 d10s.
Yeah, 3d10, give me the damage. Hellish Rebuke, guys, I'll explain this to you guys. Essentially, when someone attacks you, you can choose to throw up your Hellish Rebuke and make your enemy take like damage from the attack, which is fucking great.
I got 20 damage.
20 damage.
total.
Okay, so this guy, he just fucking dies. This
He
guy
burns
goes up
in
to
eternal
you,
flames.
he hits you, he's like, fuck yeah, I crit, and then he just fucking dies. So...
I look at the tiefling lady as that happens. I'm
The
just like,
tiefling man, he is a man.
I look at the tiefling man as I do that. I'm like,
Yeah, daddy. Yeah, daddy. Here, let me grab you a picture of this guy because he's actually hot. He's actually
Wait, I
hot.
want to look at this.
Which one?
The character, like the fucking tiefling guy that he keeps looking at.
I look at it for the first time.
Come here, image. image number 4. I'll have to pull it up on my phone and send it to you guys. I'll do that during someone's turn probably.
Oh, my second level
basically,
done.
It's
Gay.
It's actually Cataclysm's turn now. So are you gonna continue to flirt with this guy, or are you gonna actually take?
Oh my god.
Okay, so the guy who just attacked me fucking died, so I can't really do anything close to him. But okay, I'm gonna
Flirt.
Flirt check.
I'm in a battle right now.
I mean, if you want to fuck around and find out, I'm not gonna punish you for it. I'm not gonna punish you for being dumb. I'm not gonna punish you for a good decision, you know. Anyways, that is what he looks like.
Oh, I'm flirting with him.
You're flirting with him?
Wait, where?
I put it in GD chat. Yeah.
I'm a flirt with him.
Whoa.
Oh
And
yeah.
He has
you
like
should
revolvers
flirt
on his hips and stuff. He's a
What
fucking
am-
gunslinger.
What do I roll for
Give me
charm?
like persuasion with advantage because he kind of thinks you're busting it down.
That means you roll twice and take the better of
Yeah,
the two.
roll twice, take the
Cataclysm,
better
you'll
for
like
persuasion.
this guy.
I got
Cataclysm,
that 20.
Oh! You see this guy? He looks you in the eye, and then he fucking jumps down from the dais.
Oh, hello.
He lands, pulls out a revolver, and with a fucking 29 to hit. This guy is a full character sheet, by the way. He kills one of these fucking guys. He just whips out a gun.
Kill me, and I was like, what?
And fucking kills one of these guys. So
gonna
one of these gladiators goes down, and I'm gonna actually put him in initiative. He's gonna go right after. He's actually gonna go during your turn. He's gonna go during your turn, so you can say,
Sick.
"Oh, I want him to go first," or "I want him to go after."
All right.
And
Got a
you see,
little
he
crush
winks at
there.
you, lands right next to you, and he goes, "I'm Ezra," and he just fucking shoots. He just shoots this guy in the head, and he just fucking dies. And by the
Oh my
way,
God.
I'll let
Can
you
this
know,
just be the story?
Celeste, this is a fighter. This is a fighter, and he is just shooting people.
This is a fight.
This is a fighter.
Wow.
His attacks have plus 11 to hit. His AC is
Thanks for that.
17. His initiative is plus 8. His HP is 60. This is what a fight like
Yeah.
a prime fighter is like.
I'm kind of dumb.
We can remake your character. Don't worry about it. All right. This is
They
it.
call me Cataclysm. I
Call
say
me
back to
Cataclysm.
it.
Oh my God! It's like call me Carson. No.
No!
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 No.
I said,
Call me Carson.
don't
and
even,
Ezra.
dude.
Call me Carson and Ezra Echobolt. Holy shit.
Don't even.
Okay, now it's Azalea's turn.
Can we
This
just
hot.
watch this love
You guys
story?
watch this love story. Engage. All right, Azalea, what are you doing?
How many people are left?
Oh, thanks for the gay pride emoji, Maury. I love that
Wait.
from you. Anyways, yeah, there's a lot of people left right now. There's 4, like just the gladiators, or just like everyone.
Gladiators. The people we need to beat.
4, 5.
4 of them?
There's 8 of them right now.
Well, fun. I cast Dust Devil.
Dust Devil? Okay, yeah. Read the language to me.
Choose an unoccupied 5-foot cube of air that you can see within range. An elemental force that resembles a dust devil appears in that cube and lasts for the spell's duration. Any creature that ends in its turn within 5 feet of the dust devil must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 1d8 bludgeon damage and is pushed 10 feet away. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed.
All
A
right.
bonus action, move the dust devil up to 30 feet in any direction. If the dust devil moves over sand, dust, or loose dirt or small gravel, it sucks up the material and forms a 10-foot radius cloud of debris around itself that lasts until the start of your next turn.
Okay,
Vibes.
so you drop this right in the center of a bunch of gladiators, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to say these guys automatically fail because this appears in the center of them. It immediately gets the special dust buff, so it's fucking killing all of them. Roll damage for 4 guys.
Roll damage for 4 guys.
Because they're all just going to straight up take this because they're super surprised by this. Fucking Azalea out here with the kill streak. Oh, the KDA is like
Even though
1
she
to
almost
5 right
died.
now.
I've killed 2. Okay.
5-1. It's got wizards. Like once wizards lose their spell slots, though, they are sitting ducks. That's the only thing. But
Should I
wizards
just...
yeah, just cast it. Just
Like-
give me the damage for each one and like roll damage 4 times, and then tell me
Okay.
what each one is separately.
Okay, we got a 6.
Okay. And then
Got
what
an
do
8.
Okay.
Got a 6. 6.
All right.
And we got
a what?
a 3.
3. All right. So you see, 3 of the guys just straight up fucking die. There's one dude just standing there. Your KDA is now like there was 4. You killed 4 people, I think. So now, no, you killed you killed 4 people. So now your KDA is 1 to 9 right now.
My God.
Holy shit. All
Oh
right, yeah, that
gosh.
brings us to Initiate Group G3. They're going to go after this remaining gladiator with advantage. And they fucking crit. Perfect. All right, so this last guy dies. So this gladiator Group G1 is now out of the table. Celeste, your turn.
They're still. Are we still fighting?
Yeah, they're still fighting. There's one individual gladiator, one group, and one group of 3 on the field right now.
Guess I'll go for the individual one.
All right, yeah. Roll to hit.
To hit. I got a 7.
7. All right, miss. That brings us to Initiate Group G2. They're going to try and go after this group of 3 gladiators with advantage. That's... Okay. Jesus Christ, 15 damage. Oh my God! There's 1 gladiator left in that group. Okay, so now we're on 2 singular gladiators remaining. That brings us to one of them. He is going to flee. Actually, because they're right next to each other. Both of them flee. You guys are no longer in combat. There's only 10 surviving initiates. You see there's 6 of them lying dead. No, actually, no, there's 1 lying dead on the ground. It's like a medic with this fucking sword, like spear. It's a spear, rather, sticking through his right arm. His body stuck into the sand. And then there's a bunch of dead gladiators being dragged out into the sand by
One of them with a
dragged
headshot
out through the
wound.
gates by these robots. And you see Ezra, he's just standing there next to you. He's just fucking he looks up at Caluhane. Is it Calathane? Yeah, it's Calathane up on the dais, and he just smirks at him and he's like, "Ha. Fuck you, motherfucker. I do whatever the fuck I want, bitch. Fuck you." And so
People stick together.
Ezra, he's just standing there, he puts his gun away. He just kind of like rubs his neck a little bit. He's like, all right, I'm gonna go fucking hang out with the fucking guys. Wait, no, that is not his personality. Wait, that is not his
I'm
personality.
gonna
He's
go
gonna be
hang
like,
out with the fucking guys.
all right, great job. I honestly thought you were gonna die, and great use of those claws you got there. He fucking chuckles to himself. He's like, it was pretty cool, but probably should have used them. And he just fucking chuckles to himself. Does he have any spells?
I didn't.
Oh, he has Hellish Rebuke. That is literally all he has.
That's all he has?
Yeah, he has Hellish Rebuke and like 1 cantrip. So he starts he vanishes in a flash of purple light, and he appears back up on the dais. All right, yeah. So now that you guys are done with combat, you see Calathane. He looks down at you guys and he goes, "Survivors.
Yo.
The weakest links have been cut out of the piece. They have been burned. You see the body of this dead initiate is being dragged away unceremoniously, blood streaking across the white sand.
What?
You've proven yourselves, but you will not stop proving yourselves. Only those who are worthy will remain and survive the trials of the travelers. But now you will have your official acceptance ceremony, now that the weak have been weeded out, and the unworthy. And next session, we will have the acceptance ceremony. Actually, fuck it, we'll do it tonight. We have enough time for tonight.
Yes, do it now.
We have it's going to take about half an hour tops, and we have that. So, yeah. So you see, these 6 guys, they all teleport down in front of you. And now that you guys actually get a look at these, you can see that out of 6 of them, there is a male. There's a goblin artificer. There's a tiefling fighter. That's Ezra. There's Calathane, this massive Goliath. There's Misty, this water genasi rogue. So she looks almost like an elf, but her skin is light blue, and her hair is literally made of like a mixture of clouds and water that's like flowing down her shoulders and like tucked into this hood that she's wearing. There's Reese, this female orc barbarian who is wearing literally next to nothing. And there's this female dragonborn, but her skin, it's strange. Like, it's almost metallic. Like, Celeste's skin, yes, it scales, it's kind of metallic, but her skin is almost like bronze. It looks like it would be cold to the touch as she stands there. Like, it's literally, like, she is a bronze dragon. And she seems, like, too stiff, almost. And when she walks, you can hear the sounds of, like, metal shifting. And then, so there's just all these guys in front of you. Grem, you look at Grem, he seems really young. He looks like he might be, like, 16. Like, this little goblin kid with a satchel over his shoulder and, like, a potion belt. And a bunch of like, he's wearing these tan pants and this pink sweater. Misty is wearing this, like, black leather cloak. Reese is wearing literally fucking nothing. 'Cause she's fucking insane. So you see they just kind of stand in front of you. They look over you a bit, and you see Grem, this little goblin kid. He just fucking wanders into the crowd of initiates and just starts talking to people. And you see Calathane just stares this kid down, and he's like, "Come back." How are you guys reacting to this one?
Sup?
Sup, kid? You see this kid, he just looks up at you, and he's like, I really thought, hi, how are you? How are you, mister?
Doing great. How are you? How are you, kid?
I'm fucking, oh, shit, wait, shit, I keep swearing, shit, Calathane, I'm sorry, Calathane, wait. And Calathane, this Goliath guy, starts staring him down, he's like, you know what I told you about swearing, Grem. And Grem's just like, sorry, shit, wait, no, no. And this kid, he's like freaking out as he starts to accidentally swear and then swear more as he realizes he's swearing, infinitely causing more problems for himself. And he just he goes back up to Calathane and he just like stands next to him. He's like, I have to be official. I'm official. And you see the other travelers are looking at him. They're like, God, I love this kid, but Jesus Christ. So you see Calathane. He sends out a quick message to all of you. It has the ticket to go to the actual acceptance ceremony. And you guys can teleport there using a holoport terminal whenever you want. But he says a few quick things first, and he goes, all right. Now that you guys are official initiates of the Traveler Corps, you will be issued your spacesuits. You see, Grem, he pulls out this weird little phone almost, and he dials in a few things, and you see 20 spacesuits appear. But after a second, he corrects something, and you see 4 of them actually vanish for the initiates who quit. Or 6 of them, rather, vanish for the initiates who quit, or died. And, you see these spacesuits. They float to each one of you in these folded up little boxes. And, as you open the box, it has your initials on it. You see there's a spacesuit in there. It's basically this modified necklace of sorts that when you put it on, you can tap on it, and it gives you kind of this bubble around your body that allows you to be protected in space. It's not the best, but it's safe enough for you guys. It's basically a collar. And then there's also, whatever your weapon is right now, you have a +1 version of it. So if you go in the inventory tab and click manage inventory, and then in the add item menu, you look up whatever your weapon is, you'll see somewhere in there, there's a +1. Like, for example, for Celeste, and you put in crossbow, maybe you want to tick proficient. You might want to tick the proficient and the magical box. I'm assuming you're using a light crossbow.
Yes.
All right, then you'll see crossbow, light, +1. You can take that. That counts as a magical weapon, and to all damage and to hit rolls you'll get a +1 to that. So, whatever your weapon is, you can replace it with a better version. Yeah, and also you guys will get a level up. You can do that whenever you want. You'll get a long rest. You see Grem hands out these potions that he tells you can drink, and as you drink them, you are instantly revitalized. You feel the energy of an entire, like, night's sleep force its way into your body.
So is
You're
that a
fully
long rest,
healed.
or?
It's a long rest. You get all your spell slots, all your everything, and you see he seems very proud of this creation. Like he's very happy to be like handing these out, and you get like these +1 items, and you guys do get a level up. So you guys would all be level 4 now. I don't believe you really get anything super good for level 4 other than the spellcasters who get some they get some new spells. And I think Taylor might get an extra attack, but that might be level 5. Yeah. And then you see you guys, like, a little permissions menu pops up in the top right corner of your visor, basically telling you that you can go to your quarters in here if you want. You can access the kitchens. You can access all these different rooms. Like, you guys have full permissions to access this place now.
Taylor can go to the kitchen finally.
Holy shit.
Yay! I want to go to the kitchen.
So, Celeste, you get this sick-ass fucking equipment, and then you just straight up leave. So, also, by the way, guys, you can add, like, spacesuit to your inventory or whatever. There's no actual item for that, so you can just make one, just so you know that you have it. But yeah, so yeah, you just fucking go to the kitchen. You get this stuff, and then you just straight up leave. So, you walk out of this room, you go down the hallway, you go through this other door, and you find yourself in this futuristic kitchen. There's these cubes in the wall. It's like a small 10 by 10 room, but in the walls, there's just these cubes, similar to the ones in that sim room, but they have handles. There's, like, whatever. So you get the vibe that if you say, like, the sort of thing you want to make, a kitchen, which will have whatever you need, will come out of the floor, like a fridge will open in the wall with all the ingredients you need. It really just comes down to what you want to make.
Okay.
Yeah, do you want to make something, Celeste? Do you want to eat?
Can I make just like something random? I don't.
Yeah, what do you want to make? Just pull
Dealer's
something out of your
choice.
ass. You want to make nachos or something? Whatever you want.
I guess nachos.
Alright, yeah. So you say nachos, and immediately these like a bunch of things pop out of the floor. A countertop, which has, a bag of chips. There's like fucking limes and chips and salsa, whatever you want. And then there's like a pan, and just a little air fryer appears on top of this counter that you can put this in, and it'll cook. So, you put all this stuff together, you put that in there. Can I get a, what kind of check do I want for this? Can I get a nature check to try and cook?
A nature check?
Next
Yeah,
to nature in your skill list. Just press that button.
Yeah, I see it. A 3.
You make, somehow, even though you're in a magical kitchen, you make the most disgusting, like, they look totally fine. They look totally fucking normal. But when you take a bite, it just tastes like sadness. It tastes like probably Cataclysm. It tastes like if Cataclysm was a meal, Because deep inside, this man suffers from some sort of depression. He's not very satisfied with his life. You take a bite out of this and you're like, wow, this tastes like a sad tiefling. This isn't, and it just makes you sad to eat this meal. It's not great. It's not even burned or anything. It looks incredible. You're just gonna throw it away, or you're gonna finish it.
I'm gonna cry.
You're just crying in the fucking kitchen. Okay, great.
No, I'm kidding.
Are you sure? That would be fucking hilarious. I'm gonna be honest with you. Does anybody else want to do anything?
No, I gotta leave pretty soon. Are we wrapping this up pretty soon?
Yeah, we're probably gonna wrap it up because I haven't fully written the acceptance ceremony yet.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, so I honestly wasn't really gonna run that unless I pulled something out of my ass that's kind of okay. So if there's anything else anybody wants to do, now's the time.
Can I go to my quarters and see what's there?
All right, yeah. So you get one of those clairvoyance things, and it guides you to your quarters. So you find yourself in this massive room, like humongous warehouse-sized room that has all of the beds, all of the chests, all that stuff of all the initiates, and it guides you to one in the back left corner. And as you step into it, you got a notification. It says, "Privacy wall? Yes, no." Are you going to click yes or are you going to click no?
I'm gonna click yeah.
You click
Yes.
yes, and this wall comes up out of the
Yes.
floor that closes off your room. Then, in front of you, you get 4 options for design. You get bright, dark, warm, and cold. These are your design options.
Warm.
Warm. So you click warm, you see the walls, they're this nice, like comforting, like a shade of orange or something, like red. Your bed gets these nice piss yellow sheets on them. You see there's like flower painting on the
Oh.
wall. The room smells kind of like a nice summer day, and it's just like this bright, shiny room. It's very appealing. And you see the the design menu goes away. So if your character doesn't like this, then it sucks to fucking suck because that is what their room is now. And you note that the privacy wall menu that stays up, like you can still access that, so you can turn it off and on. There's like a desk, there's a bed, there's an armor rack. It's pretty minimalistic, but it is nice. It's not as good as like the quarters you would normally have as an engineer, but it's all right. Anything from anyone else?
No. Excuse me. I've had a thing in my throat.
Anything? Like Azalea, Taylor. Actually, Taylor, you already did a thing. Is there anything from you, Azalea?
Oh no, I've just been updating my spells, to be honest with you. Right?
Yeah, that's fine. If you guys have anything you want to do, we're basically going to be ending now. It really just comes down to what you guys want to... Yeah.
Oh, I get more spells now that I'm level 4.
Yeah,
Let's
you're
go.
level 4. Yeah, you do get more spells. So just remember to level up. And literally, please read all the stuff on your character sheet so you understand what it all is. I'm begging you.
Okay,
I
I'm
understand.
sorry.
I'm listening to a D&D podcast, so I understand
Good.
more.
Wait, what podcast is it?
Dungeons and Daddies.
Oh my god, yes. I've never listened to that one, but I've heard that it's pretty good.
It's so good.
I would say I listen to Just Roll With It and NADPOD. So if you want to get a read for the way I like to DM, those are 2 good ones.
Okay.
NADPOD will actually kind of teach you. That is actually how I learned to play the game. But D&D podcasts are great, guys. If you want to fucking listen to something funny while you learn how to do whatever the fuck you're doing, then it's
They
pretty
are
good.
funny if you like listening.
And it'll teach you how to roleplay too, which is obviously good. Actually, Cataclysm. Your character is a lot like the I believe it was called Hot Boy Summer. It was this one-shot series that was run on my favorite D&D podcast, and Cataclysm is so much like that. So if you would like something that'll Hot Boy Summer on NADPOD. So if you would like something that is reminiscent of Cataclysm, that is probably a good choice. Yeah, but you guys can get into those podcasts. You can research your characters whenever you want. Shameless plug on my Twitch channel for fucking NADPOD. But anyways, yeah, good night, guys. It was a good session.
Good night. Goodbye.
Good night. Okay. Yeah, bye, gamers. Well.